Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get right into the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the process of me doing a backfill on these nails, as well as like some in-depth nail art. So stay tuned for that. So now I'm just going in with my coarse drill bit. It's actually a safety bit, so that way you don't really have to worry about cutting your client's skin or anything, but still be cautious. I'm just going in with this bit and debulking all that acrylic from the previous set. She did have a couple nails missing, but I did go in and prep them like normal, and then glued on some new tips for that.
Drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling, none of that could ever make me leave, yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Who would have thought I'd get you?
So in just case any of you guys were wondering, these are mainly natural nails, but we did add some tips to the length of the natural nail. This is actually my mom, and she prefers to have her natural nails longer than just add tips to that. So I was just doing what she kind of wanted, but also making sure that I did it in the correct way to where her nail doesn't have that, like, what would you call it? It won't break easily if I just glue it to the very tip of the natural nail. So when I do her nails, I do make sure to still glue it down a bit, like more than halfway down on that natural nail, so that way it doesn't risk breaking. So here I'm just taking my cuticle pusher. Sometimes I do this step, sometimes I don't. It's just personal preference. But I'm pushing back those cuticles and exposing the new growth. Now I'm taking my 180 grit sanding band and my mandrel bit at the speed of 4,000 RPMs and going around her natural nail area, removing the shine as well as removing any lifting that may have happened during the time of the set. Now taking this needle bit, I'm going around the cuticles, just getting all that excess dark skin that I missed with my mandrel bit, and kind of like lifting the cuticle as well, so that way when I go in with my next step, it's easier to buff off the cuticle. Now I'm taking my cuticle ball bit and going around that cuticle, just gently buffing it off. Like I've always mentioned, I don't take cuticle nippers to any of my clients. That's just personal preference. I do prefer to have this cuticle ball bit as my method, and it does work pretty good. There's usually no lifting, but sometimes a couple nails do lift occasionally, or some do fall off. But that could also happen on how like gentle your clients being with their nails. If they're not being too gentle, they can still risk having them lift or come off. So just keep that in mind as well. Now I'm taking my 100 grit hand file and just going in and shaping up her nails. I try to do more of the squared shape with her nails, depending if I can actually work with that. Her nails do curve in different ways, at least her natural nails, so I try to straighten them as best as I can and just get that perfect square shape. So off camera, I did go ahead and apply the nail tips to all the nails that were missing any. And as you can tell, I did apply them, like I said, more than halfway down on that natural nail, so that way they didn't risk breaking. But now I'm just going in with my primer, my dehydrator and my primer for Model 1s, and just putting it on her nails. Sometimes I do 2 coats of primer, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what I'm feeling, or if I feel like that client has lots and lots of lifting, then I do that, but I don't think I did do it this time. And if I did, then I would have left it in the video, but I don't know for sure. After those nails are prepped, I am going in with my clear acrylic and just going over the natural nail area and applying a super thin layer. This helps when I do the backfill process, so that way I don't have to file down and risk overfiling and getting her natural nail. I just file down to this clear acrylic, or as you see, I file most of the colored acrylic off. And if I feel like I'm gonna risk overfiling, I just leave a little bit of that colored acrylic, because the acrylics I do use are really good at covering these past acrylic colors, and you'll see that when I go in with the color today. But yeah.
And if I see you with that other nigga, I might stand if I see you with that other bitch. I might dance if you see me.
So for today's set, I am going in with this forest green color. It's actually from my acrylic collection that I am coming out with. I don't have a specific name for it yet, but I'm just describing what it looks like. To me, it's a forest green color. But I will be doing all the nails this color for the base, and then after that we will be going in and encapsulating with clear.
You can see what's in my head. I need you in my bed. I'm in the club with my homies, tryna get a little VI, keep it down on a low key, cause you know how it feels. I said shawty, she was tricking up on me, from the game she was spitting my ear, you would think that she know me, so we decided to chill. Conversation got heavy, she had me feeling like she's ready to blow. Oh yeah, she was saying come get me, so I got up and followed her to the floor. She said baby let's go. When I told her, I said yeah, yeah. Shawty got down, said come and get me, yeah, yeah. I got so caught up, I thought she told me, yeah, yeah. Her and my girl used to be the best of homies, yeah, yeah. Next thing I do, she was all up on me screaming. Step bounce right here. Ooh, it's a pretty woman next to me. Yeah. This is what I need. Oh, baby. It's a pretty woman next to me. A pretty woman, baby. She share the dreams that I believe. Come on, maybe we can start a family. Start a family. Someone who truly understands how to treat us men. This is what I need. Is a pretty woman next to me. Yeah. This is what I need. Come rewind up. Girl, I get the money if you make you mine up. If you love me, every night you make you mad up. Now only you give me love and make me nice up, nice up, nice up. I feel make you mine up. And I love you plus I never make you minus. If I let you smoke it, you gon' lose my lighter. If you paranoid, then I'ma spend the night. Take it out, love you every day. Diamond dancing with my money, I go pay. For your love, I go pay. It ain't making money, J's on. I feel you do this for you every day. When you call, money back on replay. For your love, I go pay. For your love, I go pay. If I love psycho, make a traffic psycho. Maybe if you like it, I go drive me psycho. Maybe if you pretty, but then make me mad up. Make you sing, sing to the mic. Girl, you are that looking in your eyes up. Show you many things you can utilize up. If I say I love you, then I tell you nice up. Show you everything that I have tonight up. True that, make you utilize up. Girl, when we talk, we go revise up. Give you many things, we put them make you dance up. Girl, make you back up with this Sunday mic. It's coming and he never call you back. You should leave him. Let me put some money in your bag. You don't need what I mean is if he do you bad. Get it where you been, girl, it's where you at, where you at. Take it out, love you every day. Diamond dancing with my money, I go pay. It ain't making money, J's on. For you every day. When you call, money back on replay. For your love, I go pay. For your love, I go pay.
A scrub is a guy that thinks he's flying this, also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broken soul. No, I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, and no, I don't wanna meet you nowhere, no. Don't want none of your time, and no, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
Now I'm going in with that clear acrylic and encapsulating these nails. I just do that to help build up the apex and the tip area and just give it the strength and structure that it needs, especially with them being super long nails. They really do need that. But yeah, so I'll just let this play out and you'll see the encapsulation process, and then we'll move on to the next step.
I'm so glad that you're not his chick. She wanted a nigga, ain't got the right one. I wanted a fact, she looking like fun. Pull up on me, baby, it's in the night. Stay saying I'm sprung, they right. I can't let you go without me. Daddy got me. Ain't no mama tryna lock me. It can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you got me. I can't let you go without me. Daddy got me. Ain't no mama tryna lock me. It can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you got me. You sprung me, baby, I sprung you too. Yeah, I got me, baby, I'm a undo. I like a busted, baby, I'm a bust you. I'm sprung in this too, cause ooh, you did it, ooh, did it, you. I already know what it takes to get into you. Ooh, bring it back. She put that pussy on me, she know how to make it clap, I make it clap, yo. I make it clap, yo. I had them haters asking how you up in that road, and how them umbrellas coming out of that door, how the front doors open up like the back doors. I be like, you ain't rich enough. You ain't got my bitch in the Lamborghini bikini on the beach enough. Now you pitching up, now you bitch with us. She said that champagne nasty, spit it up. Tory just one out of it a hot song. Now the chicks won't taste saying not gone, but it's been 5 times you ain't catch on. Maybe on the next song. I can't let you go without me. Daddy got me. Ain't no mama tryna lock me. It can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you got me. I can't let you go without me. Daddy got me. Ain't no mama tryna lock me. It can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you got me. You sprung me, baby, I sprung you too. Yeah, I got me, baby, I'm a undo. I like a busted, baby, I'm a bust you. I'm sprung in this.
God is everywhere, even in the kiss. So why do you think I don't know when you're lying? Know when you're trying to hide how you feel from me? You hate it when they say you can't resist. So why do you keep your secrets alive? You need to let them down, confess all your sins to me. My eyes are like a lie machine. I know you're trying to hide from me. I don't know why you lie to me. I wish you would confide in me. I tried. My eyes are like a lie machine. I know you're trying to hide from me. I don't know why you lie to me. I think you need to let go of your pride. My eyes are like I won't let you be the one who always hurts my feelings. I don't want to be with you if you keep on deceiving me with all these things you say. You know I don't believe them. Every time I let you in, you leave me bruised and bleeding. If you really love me, girl, then look into my eyes. Tell me all the things you told me that were really lies. You keep looking to the left and checking on your phone. What you think that says to me? You don't really care. My eyes are like a lie machine. I know you're trying to hide from me. I don't know why you lie to me. I wish you would confide in me. I tried. My eyes are like a lie machine. I know you're trying to hide from me. I don't know why you lie to me. I think you need to let go of your pride. My eyes are like a lie machine. You're the only one to make it right. I don't really know what else to say.
Now I'm going in with my Fire One fine drill bit and going around the cuticle area, making sure it's all nice and flush to that natural nail, as well as going over the surface of the nail, just debulking anything that I feel needs to be debulked.
I wish you would confide in me. I tried. My eyes are like a lie machine. I know you're trying to hide from me. I don't know why you lie to me. I think you need to let go of your pride. My eyes are like a lie machine. I know you're trying to hide from me. I don't know why you lie to me. I wish you would confide in me. I tried. My eyes are like a lie machine. I know you're trying to hide from me. I don't know why you lie to me. I think you need to let go of your pride. My eyes are like a lie machine. Girls need love too. Yeah, girls need love too. Girls need love. Let me tell you something. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. So what's a girl to do? She needs love. Girls need love. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Oh nah. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have it breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you can't buy. I can get it to you right, baby. I wanna be healing. I can be real good. Please don't get any feelings. Hey, I need some love. Hey, I need some love. Hey, I need some love. Hey, and you can't judge. Girls need love too. Yeah, girls need love too. Girls need love. Let me tell you something. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. So what's a girl to do? She needs love. Girls need love too.
Taking that same 100 grit hand file from earlier, I'm going in and reshaping the nails and just perfecting that square shape that I'm going for. I like to go on the side walls first, and then I do go on the free edge and as well as kind of over the surface too if I feel like I need to. That's what I like to do. And at the end of this process, I do like to flip the client's hand over to look at it from their perspective. I haven't left that in the videos, but if you feel like I should and you want to see, comment down below and I will. But yeah, so now we're just shaping up the nails and then we will be moving on to the rest of the steps.
Yeah, wanna know what it's like? Push me what it's like. I don't want to cry no tight. I just wanna fuck all night, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 baby, I need to know. I just wanna fantasize, and we got a lot of time. Baby, can go to bed. Don't know what it's like, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 baby, I need to know.
See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you're treating me so bad. You said you love me, no one above me, and I was all you had. And all my heart is beating for you, I can't stop crying. I don't know how I allow you to treat me this way and still I stay. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you.
Now I'm just going in with my 180 grit hand buffer and just buffing off the surface of the nail, getting it all smooth and prepped for the nail art, so that way there's no ridges when we go in with the nail art. I've actually seen a hack where you're supposed to use like matte top coat before you go and do like in-depth nail art. It helps with that, so I might be doing that in one of my future videos, so just stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're just buffing the nails off for now. Now going in with the lint-free wipe and some alcohol, I'm just going to cleanse the surface of the nails, getting all that dust and debris off, prepping it for the nail art. Yeah, just making sure we get all that, because you don't want any of that dust to contaminate your nail art when you go in with it. So as mentioned earlier, my client today is my mom, and she is super obsessed with gnomes. I don't know exactly why, but her obsession is with gnomes. So today I did do a super in-depth video of like Valentine inspired gnomes. So I'll kind of explain the process on a few of them, but most of them are repetitive, just different colors. So right now I am going in and doing like the outline of the hat and then filling it in with this light pink color. After that I will be curing it in the light for 90 seconds just to make sure it's fully cured, because we don't want any of the next colors to mix in with that. Now that that's cured, I am taking my white gel polish and just doing like a bunch of streaky lines to like mimic the beard. To me, it doesn't have to be super perfect. I feel like if you just do it like this, it turns out okay. So yeah, we'll be doing that as well, and then we'll be curing it in the light for 90 seconds too. Now with this gray color, I did have to hand mix it or use some gel paints to make this color. So I did use my white gel paint and a little bit of black gel paint and mixed it. And now I'm just doing, I believe, 3 striped lines on this hat, and then we'll be curing that as well. And then we'll go on to the next step. For this next part, I am taking this deeper pink color and I am drawing a heart now. I will pop up the inspo pic that we were looking at for this picture so you guys kind of get an idea of what I am going for here. But we are doing a heart right here in the middle of the gnome, and then we'll be carrying that in the light as well. With nail art like this, I do highly recommend carrying after each color just so you don't mix those colors and have them bleed into each other. It prevents you from having to wipe everything and having to restart it all. So yeah, highly recommend carrying in between each step. Now with that same light pink color from earlier, I'm just going in and like filling in the bottom part with it. This is supposed to act as if it's the body, like the clothes of the gnome. So we'll be doing that and filling in that whole bottom area and then going in the light again. Real quick before going in the light, I did put his nose on. So for that, I'm taking this like super light nude color and a dotting tool and just putting it like a little circle, kind of stretching it out to make the nose. But for this next step, I will be going in and doing like the little feet at the bottom. I don't know if it'd be feet or shoes, but taking a deeper gray, I just mixed white with a little bit more black into it and did the like shoes. And now I am going in and doing like the little hand to show that it's like holding the heart. So I'm making like little gloves with that same deep gray color. That's what I'm doing, and then we'll be carrying that in the light. Now I'm taking the darker pink color and going in with my like smaller dotting tool and just doing small polka dots on the clothes just to give it more detail to it. And then I believe we put that in the light. Oh no, I forgot. We're going in with the white gel paint and drawing the letter L because all these gnomes together will spell out love, so we're doing the L first. Now I am taking my red gel paint and my super small liner brush and doing little hearts along the gray stripes on the hat. After that, we will be carrying that in the light and moving on to the next step. So moving forward onto this next nail, we're, like I said, doing another gnome. The only difference is like the colors and like the shapes of the hat, and obviously the letters to spell out the word love. So honestly, I might just let this play out so I don't get too repetitive with repeating everything. And I'll come back on when I feel like it's necessary.
trying to get more, trying to get more. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, down the head to toe. Yeah, I sit to the head and float. Yeah, already fed the poke. Yeah, niggas too scared to go. Yeah, hey, 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 hey. I could've like hands and soap. Get a meat, let it drag on the floor. It's a nothing in the bed that I told. Working hard, we ain't having no hope. Go. Hey, 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 hey.
Baby, does he do it for you? When he's finished, does he step back and adore you? I just gotta know, 'cause your time is money and I won't let him waste it. Oh no, no. Ow, baby, this. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
You got to play that, babe. I don't wanna wait another minute for you. I know you got me falling from the ceiling for you. You went from the start, there was no limit to you. And I'm catching feelings, baby.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
With you tonight is on an island. It's about time we're making up. Times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you feel set up, this you touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just in love with you. So come close, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We've had this place on nothing. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We've had this place on nothing. Take you there, take you there. Take you there, won't you? Fill me up till my cup's overflowing. I'm so anxious just to feel the silence. It's so quiet, but I hear you saying to me, baby. It's about time we're making up time. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you never said I couldn't you touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just in love with you. So come close, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We've had this place on nothing. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than words. We've had this place on nothing. Take you
Trapping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, blind hot like a sauna. Bouncing off and I'm trying to weave an anaconda. Jumping in the water, trying to sleep across the water. Got sea cars out, got me big bad for Ronald. Out bagging money, knew I gotta have it. Savage, but I'm still a gentleman in Cali. Atlantic, nigga turn them in about the cabbage. Kill his whole family, they run off with the package. I just put it back on the way to Bogota. Poke his eyes out, and I'm telling what he saw. I'ma watch out, I don't know if he'll talk. Get a chainsaw and I'ma saw our legs off. They know that we're a gang, but they say that we're a ring. Investigating, taking pictures of the whole team. Undercover trying to do his thing. 10 mil on the plane, going straight to Medellin. Trapping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Hey. Cold gang with the cocaine. The more money make more rain. Pouring up a paint while I'm back in propane. Point blank range, give a nigga nose range. Skip to my loo with the pack and the cat. Jiffy, loo with the bricks, where they at? Drippin', ooze, the paddock all wet. Birds in the truck, they ain't leaving at the nest. Get pie face set like milk. Yup, running with the pack, got slipped. Hands in the cookie jar, cut his finger off. Nigga being greedy, we gon' cut his tummy out. 100 bricks on the road, took a couple routes. Flush mama house, Hermes and Fendi couch. I ain't really with the razzle dazzle. Knock him out, but then I throw him off the boat paddle. Go to Tijuana, put the kilo on the saddle. Sack him, hit a lick and cop a pterodactyl. Pap him, chop it, biting down like an apple. Match it with the acres, with the horses in the cattle. Like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato.
Damn, Zeus, you too cold, bruh. What you doing?
Bad bitch, if she do it, I say so. Big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Order a buffalo, not a blueberry fago. Falls gold and we straight to the sun shit. 2 small pins just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, if I'm coming straight. Bad bitch, if she do it, I say so. Big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Order a buffalo, not a blueberry fago. Falls gold and we straight to the sun shit. 2 small pins just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, if I'm coming straight. I'm with my niggas, yeah. We some rock stars, and I'm with my niggas, yeah. Can't walk hard, this not my dick, little bitch, my Glock hard. Straight to the cash. I'm a shot star, straight to the bag. I'm the nigga, got me some cash. Rolling out some cash. Yeah, got me some. I ain't fussing yesterday. I'ma fuck some. Bad bitch, if she do it, I say so. 2 big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Order a buffalo, not a blueberry fago. Falls move and we straight to the sun shit. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, if I'm coming straight. Bad bitch, if she do it, I say so. 2 big 40s in a big ass Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Order a buffalo, not a blueberry fago. Falls move and we straight to the sun shit. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more hoes, pull up, I'm fucking shit. That's how it goes. Baby, if I'm coming straight.
Let's take this overboard now. I want you to
Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that heat of love. I wanna
ride all night. Work it in the middle.
I wanna
Ride all night. Work it in the middle. Work it
keep it real. Only till you've had your fill, then you wanna cry ill will. Really thought you know the deal. Oh well, I guess that's what happens. The two fools be falling in love, mixing some pain and some passion. Nothing is ever enough. If you can take my hand, I promise we'll fall love again. If you can take my hand, I promise we'll find love again. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You don't even say what's up. Round your bush, wax so tough. Like you never been in love. If you don't quit acting up, along this way you're going enough. I promise. You may think that I'm crazy. You should ask around about me. Put your trust in me, baby.
I wake from my slumber. I wish I could call you up. Miss how you put your love on me.
Hey, boy, you got my number. Wish I could feel your touch. Wish you could follow up on me.
Hold on until the end. Hold on till you can't extend. I'll be clinging on to you. I'll be clinging on to you.
And then begin again, orbiting around and then circle back around to you. Coming back around to you. I'm coming back around and
Even on your worst day, love you in the worst way. Circling around for eternity. Going through the motions, you're turning me eternally.
drifting on my own again. Reaching out to hold your hand. I wanna be alone with you. And I be alone. And I be alone with you. If you can take my hand, I promise we'll find love again. Love again.
So for the thumbnail, we're doing like this heart sweater design, except it's not going to be textured just because she likes to protect her nails with the shiny top coat. She doesn't like to have the actual textured exposed. So I'm just going in with my red gel paint and my medium my liner brush. Now I'm drawing a heart right now in the middle. We're not filling that in at all. We're just doing an outline, and then we'll be doing 2 lines on the side of that, and then going in the middle doing, I believe it's like the cable knit look, and then lines on the side, and we'll be curing that next.
When they say they doing all this and all that. Tired of beefing you punks, you can't even pay me enough to react. Been waking up in the crib, and sometimes I don't even know where I'm at. Please don't pay that nigga songs in this party, I can't even listen to that. Anytime that I run into somebody, it must be a victory lap. Hey, shawty come sit on my lap. Hey, they saying Tracy just snap. This in between us is not like a store, this isn't a closable gap. Hey, I see some niggas attack and don't end up making it back. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn babe. Yeah, where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that?
After that nail has cured, we're going in with my Beetles top coat and just making sure we're top coating all those nails and like kind of pressing in with it so we can get in between all those ridges created with that gel paint, so that way none pills or anything or water gets under it. We don't need any moisture under any of that, so making sure we're coating it really good. After we have fully cured that, after we fully coated her nails, we'll be curing it in the light for 90 seconds and then an additional 30 seconds just to make sure it's fully cured, and then we'll be moving on to the cuticle oil. Well, actually I did the cuticle oil off camera, so after these nails have fully cured, that's pretty much what you do, is you just add the cuticle oil, rub it into the cuticles just to moisten them, well, moisturize them, And yeah, that pretty much concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the nail art. Comment below what you guys think. Please like and subscribe and share as well. I'll see you guys in the next one.